put on my YouTube channel. And I already know a lot of people are going to cry and get in their feelings and unsubscribe and all that shit. I don't care. Because I stand for what's right. I stand for what's right. A woman, it's not about abortion. It's about a woman having the right to do what she wants with her body. Ain't that what they say? That's what they say, ain't it? Right? A woman has a right to do what she wants with her body. And she does. So why the fuck would a woman get pregnant by the wrong guy, by a guy that makes her want to have an abortion? If you're not ready for kids yet, don't have sex. I don't care what you say, oh, it's not a uterus or whatever they say. Whatever, man. The Spirit of God is in you once you're certified pregnant. The Spirit of God is there, man. I don't like doing stuff like this because, you know, too many people get in their feelings because they know they dead wrong. They know that, see, a lot of people just want a whore in peace. They want a whore in peace, and then they want to go have an abortion if they have a baby by the wrong guy. Instead of just picking the right guy to have a kid by. Oh, that's too hard. I forgot. Never mind. It's easier to go to a fucking clinic than to stop having sex with every fucking body. It's bullshit, man. You can say rape. That's the only exception I give somebody. But I know somebody that was conceived from rape. And he seems to be doing just fine. What if his mom got rid of him? He seems to be doing all right. I can't say his name because I don't have the right to say his name. He told Facebook this shit. So if he wants to tell, I'm sure he'll make a post. I'm sure this guy I'm talking about is probably going to make a post because he's going to see y'all saying, oh, yeah, it's okay to abort people. He wouldn't even been here if his mom aborted him. That's the only exception I can see, though, that where a woman can say, well, I don't want a kid by somebody who raped me. But it's a woman's body, right? That's what they say. It's a woman's right. So where was your rights when you didn't? Why didn't you choose the rights not to sleep with the wrong guy? Why is it so hard for you not to sleep with Chad and Tyrone or Pookie and Ray Ray? There's your rights right there. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, man. You want to keep sleeping with Pookie and Ray Ray and Chad and Tyrone. That's what it's all about. Because you know that most of them ain't going to be real fathers to their kid. But that's what you want over the so-called stable guy that goes to work, goes do his career or whatever, and would make a great dad. You don't want that guy, right? So since you don't want that guy, that's why you kick against this abortion shit. Because you know you get pregnant by one of them lames, you probably more than likely going to have an abortion. Or they're going to tell you to have an abortion. And I don't agree with it. If it says you're pregnant, there's a life. I don't give a fuck if it was 1 day, 1 second. It was a life, man. I don't agree with it. The only exception, and I still don't even feel right saying this shit. The only exception is if I feel it's okay is if a woman was raped and she just doesn't want to deal with it, the situation. That's the only. So if I had a 14-year-old daughter and she got pregnant, right? Most people will be like, well, maybe you should just get rid of the kid. You're not ready. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she's ready or not. I don't give a fuck if I'm ready to be a grandparent or not. The point is she got pregnant. It is what it fucking is, man. It was meant to be or it wouldn't have happened. People have sex every day, and some people don't get pregnant by people until they meet a certain person, and then they get pregnant by that person. There's a reason for that shit, man. And then that girl said, your God, you don't even know my God. You're going by what church believes, not what I believe. I don't believe you should go. I don't believe, I believe in keeping the Sabbath day. I don't believe we're supposed to eat pork. I go by the Bible. I don't go by what they say in church, even though I'm not against church, not against it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They just don't know no better. They ain't opened the Bible and read, apparently. Not like they should, or they would not be eating pork and shit, right? Or they wouldn't think we was floating off to the sky. They would know heaven's coming here. They would know heaven is coming here, not up in the sky somewhere. That's not what the Bible says. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just the evil in that person. You know, that's why that person's so kicking against so hard against it's okay to murder. It's not okay. It really ain't okay to waste sperm at all, in general. Even if you just jacking off. Men are not supposed to waste their energy, their seed, dog. Period. Period. Even wearing a rubber, you're not supposed to waste your seed, man. So it's not like I'm just being a hypocrite about it, because we all guilty of the shit. We all guilty of it. It's just abortion is a different level. But shit, wasting your fucking seed is damn near the same thing. You're not supposed to do that, man. And I'll be the first to admit it. We're not supposed to waste our seed, man. That is life. And they talking about, well, it ain't life yet. How the fuck is it not life? It's life in me right now. In my balls right now is life. The fuck you mean it's not life? It is life. There's women, there's girls and boys in my balls right now. Unless I'm sterile, of course. And it ain't just women, it's men too. Get women pregnant and here's some money, get an abortion. Why are you sleeping with women that you don't want to, you're not okay with having a kid by? Right? That solves the whole fucking thing. Don't have sex with somebody that you're not willing to have a kid by. If you don't think that, you know, well, I don't know if I would want a kid by her or him. Don't have sex with them. Why is this so hard? Oh, I know why. It's we want a whore in peace, right? That's what it really is. I want a whore in peace with Chad and Tyrone and Pookie and Ray Ray. And I know they not real dads, so if I do get pregnant by them, then I just get rid of the baby. That's what it's all about. That's all it's about. Instead of picking a guy that would actually be a good father. You see how the devil work, man? And how the devil move and how the devil got their minds? Telling them it's okay. How you get mad over somebody saying it's not okay to kill life? Because it is life. It is life, man. I never agreed with that shit. The only time I ever said that maybe I would see it's okay is if a woman was raped. Because that's really not her fault. You know, she didn't try to have the kid. She didn't have no control over that. But all this other shit, your rights as a woman, you got right. It's your body, right? Well, it's your body not to sleep with Pookie and Ray Ray. Pick a solid guy. So if you do get pregnant, at least you know, like, he seemed like he'd want to be a dad. You know what I mean? But that's not what y'all doing. That's not what y'all doing. Then when somebody say something, you get mad, man. You know, the demons in you are trouble. Because the demons in you are the same ones that told you, yeah, it's okay. Put it in your mind, it's okay to kill babies. It's not okay. It's not even okay for a man to waste his fucking sperm. It's life. So the next time I have sex and I pull out or something and bust, I'm just as guilty as basically an abortion down there. It's almost the same. Because I shouldn't be doing that. That is facts, man. It's life. And the man's ball sack is life. Man, this world is fucked up, man. These kids don't ask to be here, man. If you can't afford a kid right now, be responsible. That's all I can tell you. And then you don't have to worry about no damn abortion. And if you're sleeping with a man that's responsible, you won't have to worry about that either. But you know, half of them sleeping with a man, he can't even go buy a rubber. The motherfucker can't even afford a rubber because he's doing all this other dumb shit with his life. Those are the type of guys that they getting pregnant by. That's why they kicking against that shit. Because if all women who are kicking against this was actually fucking with solid ass dudes that if they did get pregnant by, they'd be all right, they wouldn't have nothing to say about it. Think about it. They're only for this shit because they deal with the Pookies and Ray Rays, man. And they not gonna stop. It is what it is, man. They not gonna stop. That's their choice. That's their preference, man. But all this, it's a woman's choice and all this shit. So if me or another man get a woman pregnant, I don't have no say so. I can't say, hey, that's my kid. I don't want you to kill it. Nope, I don't have no rights, do I? Men ain't never had no rights in this motherfucker. We both agreed to have sex. You got pregnant. I'm like, I don't want you to kill my kid. Too bad. It's my body. I'm the woman. But really, it's the kid's body. It's the kid that was born body. It ain't your body. It's just in your body. And I salute women for having kids and going through pain of having kids and risking their life and all that shit. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, you made that choice. That kid might be a blessing to you. And you are going to listen to the fucking devil. Think about it like this. I want y'all to think about it like this. God say, you know what? I'm going to bless her with this kid. You know what I mean? They might not work out, but they're going to conceive this kid. It's time for this kid, this life to be born. And the devil telling you, nah, not right now, get rid of it and all that bullshit. You don't know why God allowed you to get pregnant, right? First of all, it was your choice to do it. But why did God actually let you get pregnant? Because really God has control over everything. But we're going to listen to the devil though, right? That could have been the best blessing that you ever had in your fucking life. Sometimes having a kid is the best blessing that a motherfucker can have in their whole life. What is better than your own kids? But guess what? People don't get it, man. Why are you even sleeping with somebody that would make you consider having an abortion instead of having their kid anyway? I want y'all to think long and hard about that shit. So I'm going to put my dick in a woman that I don't even want to have a kid by her. Fuck that. Here's the money for an abortion. Why am I putting my dick in that? Versus, damn, you got pregnant. All right, don't even worry about it. We're gonna go through this. We're going through this. We're going to be all right. Because you had a kid you put your dick in a woman that you didn't care if you had a kid by her. See, there's a difference, man. There's no excuse for this shit. You can say what you want. There's no excuse. You shouldn't even be thinking of abortion. Shouldn't even be crossing your fucking mind. Because when you have sex with somebody, it should be with somebody that you don't mind. If I get pregnant by him, I'm good. I'm not gonna worry about it. And I might not be ready for a kid yet, or I might not want a kid yet. But if I get pregnant by him, I'm all right. So who are y'all sleeping with that's making you want to go to a clinic? That's my question. I'll wait. See, y'all got me on my shit tonight. I try to be nice, but, you know, when y'all start talking spiritual shit and all that, that shit ruffles me. Talking about it's not a life. The life is already in my balls right now. Moving, swimming. How they swim to the woman's egg if it's not life? Then what the fuck is this shit swimming? But it's not a life though, right? Why? Because of the stages of the life? The first stages of the life is in my balls, but it's still life. Make no mistake about it. If the babies in my balls right now are not life, then how the fuck did they become life? Did the egg make them life? Or is the egg part of the process of making them life? They had to be alive at some point. It can't be just they just went to the egg, now they're alive, but they was dead coming out of my balls. That's the whole point of sterile. People are shooting blanks because there's no life there. If it was all about the egg, then you could be sterile and get a woman pregnant, right? Nah, that's not right, because there's life in your balls. And men should, this is why men shouldn't be just sleeping around with a bunch of women too. Don't think that I'm just like letting a man off the hook. No, I'm not blaming it all on the woman. It's the woman and the man's fault. Point is, man, gotta be more careful and selective. No, don't have sex with people that you think that you don't want to have a kid by. It's that simple. Like, you shouldn't even be sleeping with somebody that you don't feel a certain type of way with anyway. So in other words, if I really want to sleep with a woman, then more than likely I'm probably going to like her enough to at least actually like her. And if I did get her pregnant, I'm cool with it. But I guess that's not what's happening out here. I guess you got men just sleeping with whoever, thirsty as fuck. You know what I mean? I ain't mean to get her pregnant. Here's some money for the clinic. And the same thing with the women. I'm alone. I need a man and all this. It don't make sense, man. You cannot convince me that a woman gets pregnant by her favorite celebrity crush and she going to the clinic. I'm not buying that shit. Y'all know that's not happening. No woman on the face of this fucking earth would go to the damn clinic if she got pregnant by her favorite celebrity crush. Why? Because she doesn't mind getting pregnant by that guy. So what is this clinic shit about? It can only be one thing, people. They getting pregnant and sleeping with people that they just don't really want to deal with. Or those people don't want to deal with them, which is just as bad. Because just because you like them and if they don't like you back, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same boat. It's no different than me sleeping with a woman, getting her pregnant, but she really don't like me like that. Now I'm about to be on child support, or a single dad raising a kid alone and shit. It's the same fucking thing. Either way, man, I know they trying to use that excuse. It's a woman's body and this and that, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Where's the men's rights? What if the man that got you pregnant don't want you to have an abortion? Where's his rights? They don't matter, right? But that sperm came from my body. That's part of me. That's part of me too. That sperm that got in your body, that's part of me. Where's my rights and what about my body? You had the rights before you even had the kid. Those are your rights. Those was your rights, man. But whatever, man. They not gonna get it, and I refuse to argue with them and waste my energy. I'm back at the shop and I'm ready to go home. I ain't talking about this shit no more, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one, though. All I know is the Spirit of God is actually in me right now, before it even gets out to the woman and it be certified as pregnant. The Spirit of God's already in me. It's already living life in my balls. So don't give me that bullshit about, you know, it's not a life and all that. That's bullshit. It's a life right now swimming in my balls. Am I lying? If I'm lying, stop. Anybody, I challenge anybody right now. If there is not life swimming around in my balls right now, then what the fuck is it? Because they sure ain't dead. Them girls and boys in my balls right now, and they ain't dead. So if they not dead, they gotta be life. Right? Whatever, man. Y'all have a good night.